Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna show you the new Chinese Gundam that I just found out recently from the AliExpress. Now this is the company called Devil Hunter, and I think that's what the company is called. I don't know why they call it that way. I think it's more like a product name rather than the company name, but I don't know. That's the giant logo that I found on there. The rest is all written in Chinese, so I have no clue what they are. I have to ask my wife to read it, I guess. Anyway, so this one is number 4 version called Dragon King. Now, it's funny that they call Dragon King, and as soon as I open it, it looks very similar to the one I already have called the Motor Nuclear, the Blade King. That is also number 4, coincidentally. I can't believe I don't know who's copying who, but I don't think it's a Motor Nuclear copy it because I know that Motor Nuclear was the very first one that I have before, and this is fairly new. I only found out about 2 weeks ago or so. So I think they probably copied this one. So this is a problem, you see. Uh, Anyways, I have already ordered this from ShowZ, so I got it delivered. So I decided not to return it for this one. But the number 1 and number 2 version are completely different line, and they look like a Japanese samurai style, and they are red and blue color, which I have also ordered it. Number 3 version, I don't like it that much. It looks like a yellow bumblebee style, but it doesn't look like a bumblebee. It looks more like some kind of like Power Ranger style. I don't know, it looks very weird. I don't like that look of it, so I'm not gonna get number 3. I'm gonna miss that out on. Anyway, so here we are, and it has a couple accessory with it. So you got the shorter cape, and also the smaller piece of cape like this. So you can put it on each side, slide up, rather than massive long cape like this. Now this one, it looks cool. I like it, but however, when you put it on here, and it will appear on the other side like this, which is not what I'm looking for, because you can see it's not really cool to have all the unfinished pieces like this together. They have wiring around corners, so you can actually shape it to however way you like. But however, I don't like this finish on this side. It looks really ugly. And why can't they keep it flash like this on the other side as well? I mean, just keep it as it is and don't need to put this things on it. I don't know why they put it like that. But anyway, so that is the one thing that I really find it annoying. This is the a bit better because it's bigger, but however, it's way too long as far as I can tell. And this is also, you can see the wire finish there, but it's still coming out a bit long. And so is the saw. The saw is ridiculously long. Even in the Motor Nuclear version, this one is a lot longer than the other one. Yeah, so it doesn't make sense though. Anyway, what I do like about is the let's talk about this one in close-up detail. What I do like about this one is each side is asymmetric. Okay, so one side is white, the other one is black, and then you got this one which is a bit longer. If I zoom in a little bit, so you can see here, this is a little bit better. You can see the red part in here, and I'm not exactly sure what this piece is. It's kind of like you can articulate it around if you want to, but I don't exactly know what this is for. And on the other side, you don't have this. Okay, this is kind of like completely pointless. It doesn't do anything, just keeping it there. You can fold it around if you want to, but I don't see the point on that. I do like this saw, and the saw is easy to put in. You just push this out and you just pull it in the hole, and then just pull it back in. But you gotta be careful that it gets scratched sometime, because I already have the red paint on this corner is already coming off a little bit, but never mind, I just leave it as it is. And the saw is kind of weird because you have to take out the whole hand on this side. You got to slot these massive saw in the middle, and then you just clip the two pieces together like this, and that's how this saw is attached. But it's just way too long. It's unrealistic. The saw is longer than the actual figure itself. So they're, the rest is the same. I mean, they're all the same die-cast skeleton. All the Chinese or Japanese Gundam, they all use the same structure on the die-cast part. So articulation is gonna be the same, all the typical ball joints, and you know what to expect exactly the same way. But the cover on the surface, the plastic part, the way that they put it together, that's where the difference is between the one figures to another. So all the Gundams, from my point of view, they are basically the same structure. It's just the look on the surface different. So yeah, I'm happy with this as it is. But the what I'm not so happy is it looks so similar to the Motor Nuclear. I don't like the idea of someone copying the idea of somebody else. But it's too late to return now. I already received it. I always, support the people who are doing the copyright. I recently found out on AliExpress that there are loads of companies in China that are making very similar to the Gundam and Bandai Tamashii Nation, and they have their own brand name and their own logo called it Metal Club. When I found it, is I thought, wow, it looks like a real Gundam. So I was gonna order it because the price is so cheap. It's only about £100 or £120, something like that, for the size that looks like a metal bill, about 7 inches tall. They are like at over £200 or something like that. But for the Chinese brand Metal Club, that's what they call, or Metal Mid, that's another one, and they are half the price. It's crazy. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, they're selling it for half the price for the same size as the Gundam, and also they provide you all the free accessory as well. So like, wow, it's so good to be true, and I just don't like the ideas of copying, so I decided not to get any of them. So as soon as I found out they are copyrighted or they are unlicensed, so I always cancel the orders or return it. I always buy in my collection. They're all official licensed products. None of them are fake or copied from anyone else. Now, apart from these two. Now, these two I gotta talk about it because it's a different company. Now, the Devil Hunter they call, this is a Dragon King, this is a Blade King. Well, you can see for yourself. What's the difference? Well, they looks very similar color scheme. They both use a yellow, not yellow, gold color, black and white, and a red color. Very similar color scheme. Okay, they design it a little bit different in terms of the shields and capes, and it looks very similar actually. Come on. This is the thing. They use the same structures and change it a little bit, tweak it a little bit, and say, hey, this is my version. So you can't claim that this is a copyrighted from you. But to me, this is absolute bullshit. But this is what they do in China. So there we are. And you can sell it for half the price. And believe it or not, this is something I paid from ShowZ website for £77, and this is £200. Okay, so you can see the price difference is huge difference, but then again, you get what you pay for. So I'm gonna do the comparison in the same video because I don't want to make another video on a comparison. So I'm gonna keep it a bit short and simple. So the basic one is the same, moving articulation, the same thing, but you can see this one has you pay for more, but you got all the individual articulated hands. And the paint job is much better. All the plastic are a lot shinier, glossier. Even the gold part here is very dull on this one, and here is a lot more glossy and clean. Basically, it looks very updated basically, right? So I prefer this one than this. So these plastic are unpainted and the white are not touched at all. The only thing that painted is the red one and the gold part. The rest is all just original plastic. And here I think they have put all the efforts and attention to all the painting for every single corner. And you got bigger size, even though they are both claimed to be 1/72, but you can clearly see the size is huge different. And you got LED light on the eye as well, and just like a 3A transformer. This one doesn't have any LED light at point, and this one has more accessory, that tons of accessory. They got 5 tray of accessory. Believe it or not, it's so many of them, and it's so heavy as well. It comes in about 5 kilo box. Okay, so this is the thing about this one. Unfortunately, this soul that I got from this Motor Nuclear is banded, so I don't have it now. It's already in the bin. And for that, AliExpress gave me £40 back, which is fair enough, I suppose. But you know, without the main source, it's kind of difficult for me to sell. You know, with the full price, it's impossible to get it. Anyway, I'm not intend to sell any of it, so I intend to keep it. I'm a collector. If I enjoy it, I like it, I gonna keep it. If I don't like it, I give it to my son as a birthday gift or whatever. So there we are. Anyway, so yeah, watch out what you buying from the all the websites on the ShowZ or the AliExpress, and there are loads of fake copy version of it. But then it looks decent enough, but I'm not sure in terms of the quality wise. But you are getting half price on the Bandai, you know, Gundam. So, anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.